Okay guys, this isn't a big video, this is just a short video because I just wanted to put a few things straight for a couple of members who seem to slide every now and again. Hans, Jem, Lambo, who I think needs an arm on his shoulder sometimes, you know, a bit of a pat on the back. Moneymaker, let's get you on the right track as well. And Darwin, please don't stop helping people. Right, the point of what I was saying on Friday, I wasn't having a go, mate, honestly. You know, and what you've done is your strategy works spot on, mate, and you've mastered that now. You've mastered it. I noticed on Friday you took the GCAD, you know, and basically I'll show you. I know it was a super signal that you took in the 15 minutes, but you were perfectly right. And what I don't think you noticed is that you actually got in on a second move, you know. And if you noticed it, even better, mate. So please don't stop, you know, showing your scores and helping people, because there are members in the room that you know, need that strategy. All right, mate. Right, so first things first, we will start with the diving. Okay, sorry MT, I'm going to show my own charts for a time being, just because basically of how it's easier for me to show people how to set up buy and sell stops, you know, and then I'll show a couple of pictures. Okay, so we will start with the diving, guys, but let's have a look before at this chart. Now, this is kind of what I mean when I've been saying about that is setting you know, they're doing the diving, but setting the first buy stop or sell stop after the first pullback. Okay, because the second one's irrelevant generally. Once the move's got going, you know, you can just set the second buy stop or sell stop literally when you set the first buy stop, but after the first move. Alright, so just look at this UCAD here, guys. Look, you had a golden ticket set up, and that's another thing. I'll get to a short checklist in a minute for you, right? You had a golden ticket set up. Okay, whether it's a number 4, which would have been there, that would have been there, because of the earlier move anyway, or whether this was here or not, you had a golden ticket number 4, right? 15-minute BB band. But look what happened when it hit the, you know, the 15-minute orange line, bang. So that effectively, this pullback here is what you've got to avoid, because if you set all 3, you're in your first, you set your first, might have triggered there, and it's gone, you know, very close to taking you out. And you know, a lot of the times that first pullback is the one that will take your first buy stop trade out, because it's the biggest one, right? So what my advice to anyone is to, you know, get in straight away here. Perfect, you know, you had the diving setup was perfect. It was a golden ticket setup. Okay, you had a 15-minute blue, 15-minute BB band. Okay, this might have been there might have been a yellow or a green here to start it off, however it went anyway, right? Let that happen. Once that's happened, while that's happening, get your first buy stop in place. So if it's 10 pips from here, it might have been just on the orange line. Okay, so then when it starts going up, you're in. But when you set that first buy stop, you can set your second buy stop, because the main pullback basically has happened. That's the main one, that first one. It's like, you know, this down move might not have you know, have done its have finished doing its job, and when it hit that orange line, look at the reaction, you know, guys. So you know, that's what I do. I, you know, set that after the first pullback, and then set the third one, your third trade straight away, and look what happened. Alright, so that's basically all I mean about that. You know, that the first pullback tends to be the biggest. Alright, guys. Okay, so that's all I meant about that. Let's just have a look now. I'm going to show you, I'll tell you what, I'll show you that the diving GCAD trade first. It's on the 5-minute time frame, but you can see it very clearly. This was it. This was what Darwin meant when he said that was a news related move, because it just bombed. Okay, this candle here had a 15-minute blue. We'll come in the room, I think it was somewhere here, there was a 15-minute super, and that was where Darwin took his setup from, or at least that's what I can gather. Right, now I'm going to show you just by putting a buy stop on here. Okay, I'll do the Darwin there, so it's a 10 pip stop loss. Move it down here a bit, and his first trade would have been a 30 pip TP, right? So effectively probably getting in somewhere there, like that. Trade one there. His second trade would have been somewhere here, and his third trade would have been somewhere here. Okay, effectively there and there. Alright, so a beautiful Darwin, and Darwin, as I say, mate, I'm not sure if you noticed on the 5-minute time frame, but that is effectively what it was, a second move, mate, where you got in that 15-minute super. Okay, right, we will now go to what I wanted to show you on the GJ. Just let me put this up first, guys. This I have mentioned a few times about a checklist. Okay, because some of you get pulled away from what you're doing. Hans, you're one. You know, you do great when you know the direction, but then sometimes you seem to get pulled away from that. Gem, yeah, another one. You, mate, I'm not being funny, mate, but you were doing great on Go With The Flow. Stick with Go With The Flow. Okay, you work on the others, on demo, or you know, but you just got to stick to what you know, what works. Okay. Right. All right, Lambo. I think the Darwin for you, mate, because the reason I say this, Lambo, is because you tend to be up and down as well, you know, and but your style of trading, Lambo, is you know, 1 or 2 trades a day. This is why the Darwin, and do you know what makes the Darwin so good, Lambo, is that Darwin now waits and waits for a starting position, you know, and I'll just show you that GJ again compared to the GU on the Friday session. Right, on the GU I think we had a flashing 1 hour red. On the GJ we had a 1 hour red here, sorry, a 4 hour red and a 1 hour blue. Okay, which is the better golden ticket setup there? And I mean, that's what you're looking for, guys, at the end of the day. When you're reversing bigger moves, you're after the strongest setup you can get. Okay, whether it's the Darwin, the golden ticket setup there, or if it's Go With The Flow, you still require a golden ticket setup. Okay, I'll just run through these while I'm on it, actually, by the way. Golden ticket setup, you know, pretty basic, that. The Darwin checklist, 15-minute BB band or arrow, yep, you know that. Help, 5-minute arrow, second move or momentum. That's the Darwin. And if you've got that checklist in front of you, right, and the first thing you look for is a golden ticket setup. If you've not got a golden ticket setup, then you're not going to be entering a trade. Okay, Go With The Flow checklist, obviously. Golden ticket setup again. 5-minute BB band or arrow, basically, guys, you know, these are on bigger pullbacks, you know, because a lot of the time it's off the orange lines. Alright, but basically what I'm saying here is, you know, if you go in with the flow and it's pulled back to the BB band, fine. You get a 5-minute yellow, fine. Excuse me. You might have days when it's ranging and you've got a lot of 5-minute yellows, fine. Okay. Avoid first moves when reversing trends. Now I'll show you that in a minute, guys. Very, very simple, and I'm going to show you how to set buy and sell stops, and you know, you should get these ready beforehand, waiting for your moves. Okay, so let's look at that GJ. So the dive in here was perfect. You had a 5-minute green, you had a 15-minute signal, you had a 30-minute blue, you had a 1-hour blue, you had a 4-hour red. That, you know, you just couldn't get a better diving setup, and I'm not sure if anybody took that, but you should have. Okay? Now, flow trading. This is what I mean. If you weren't sure, Hans, let's say, you know, that setup, the golden ticket setup was here. Right, with the diving, I'll just show you now. With the diving, if diving had taken it here, somewhere here like that, you might have lost 10 pips there. Okay, but you'd have been straight back in. Alright, now with flow trading, Hans, Gem, Moneymaker, you could have ignored this first move. This is what I mean by avoid the first move. Right, and then look for this pullback. Look for this pullback. Right, so what you do, and here's some advice on the buy and sell stops, guys. Now this, excuse me, right, is a buy stop, but because we're above where price actually is at the current time, right, but imagine this was a sell stop, okay, and the TP here was a stop loss. Now I'd put this at 6 pips, right. What you can do is put the TP at double that, right, which would be 12, because that way you've got a 1 to 2 risk to reward. Alright, you can have it at 10, or you can have it open TP. It's entirely up to you. I mean, we were turning on an 8-hour orange line flash BB band. Okay, so it was gonna go. Right, and here's what I do, how I would set them up. Alright, you see this candle when it was going up here, green, this 5-minute candle. Well, what you want to do is, because this is only a 6 pip stop loss, you want to make sure that the price is in between the entry point here, entry line, and your stop loss. So this was going up, you keep price, you keep moving. If this green candle carried on up here, you keep moving this up and following it, but you keep price inside these 2 lines, like that. And then when it starts to come down, leave your sell stop or buy stop where it is, and then look, you'd have won there. Right, so when that's won, then you should be thinking, right, I'll get my next one set up, ready, get it all ready, right, and then you do the same again. Here it's going up, right, it's going up, right, you keep price in between those 2 lines, like that, you see, and then it starts going down and triggered, bang, another winner. Alright, you'll find if you do it this way, guys, it very rarely goes much against you, and a 6 pip stop loss will be good. Okay, again, you had another one here, it's going up, going up, going up. Look, there, bang. So from that turn here, you had 3 12 pip, easy 12 pip winners. Right, 36 pips, right. So, I mean, if you're talking just on, just trading that GJ, when it turned Moneymaker, Gem, you had 3 winners, and trust me when I say, you only need 3 good trades a day to make a lot of money here. Okay, there's another one on the GU on the way up when we come in the room. Stephanie took this. Okay, I'll show you again. 5, I think that's 6, yeah. I'll leave this one open TP. Right, but it was coming down here. Right, coming down. Can you see? You keep price in the other lines. The in between the 2 lines. But the good thing about this one here, you could have even dropped this one lower, guys, because you were nearer to the orange line. Then you know what's going to happen. It's going to bounce off the orange line. But even so, you know, look at that there, and I'll just show you how many pips this eventually went. Yeah, 27 pips. So you'd have got a 20 pipper in there if you'd done one open TP. So that was the early trade you'd have done, and you did 3 more there. Just using buy and sell stops, guys. And the thing with these buy and sell stops is you're not actually in the trade until it goes your way. The other thing is, guys, the risk is minimal. 6 pips. 6 pips, guys. And just one other thing to point out. you know, when I was talking about, you know, after MT leaving the charts open for an hour and a half, you know, after the session, just let me show you on the GCAD, right, what actually happened during that hour and a half. Around about here, look, 5 minute orange line, easy 6 pip win. Well, because it's a GCAD, easy 10 pip win. Back to the orange line, easy 10 pip win. Back to the orange line, easy 10 pip win. This one went through here, but again, you know, if you'd have set a sell stop here, it might have triggered that one and you might have lost. But you've lost a minimal loss. I mean, I'm always showing you on the GCAD because of what, you know, the movement was like, but it works on the GJ. And again, if you just look at the GU, look at the GU. You know, okay, these were a bit messy, you might have struggled a bit here, but again, you're looking on MT's HABB bands here, you would have had a signal or you know, a flash of momentum or something, so you know, that would have given you your entry point. Alright, okay, right, again, I think that's all I wanted to show on that. I'll just have a look at this again. You know, Darwin checklist, golden ticket setup. The Darwins, trust me guys, the Darwins are great if you get that golden ticket setup and avoid that first pullback. You know, now when you look at that GCAD that Darwin took, you didn't need to avoid the first pullback because the first pullback had already happened. Alright, and that's why it became a second move on the 5 minute time frame, not a first move. Alright. Go with the flow checklist, well, golden ticket setup, you know, trends or whatever. 5 minute orange line, I mean, it should really alter that. Yeah, slash OL that for you. Arrow. I've had the first moves when reversing, right, and get them ready, get the buy and sell stops ready, and then just follow price, guys, just follow price, keeping price within, you know, those two lines, which was your entry price and your stop loss, especially on the GJ and the GU and the UCAD. You can, I think eventually you'll be able to get that down to about 5 pips, especially on the GU and UCAD. The GJ is a bigger spread, slightly bigger spread, so you know, maybe stick to the 6 pip stop loss. But as I say, you can go 10 to 12 pips, so you're looking at least, you know, pretty much 1 to 2 risk to reward. Okay, right, let's have a quick look at one pair. I think there was something I wanted to show on that just before we go any further. Yeah, here it is. Right, just look at this, guys. This is what I mean about it. I'll show you a couple of examples. Okay, look, price went back, sell stop, winner. Price went back, get your sell stop ready, bang, winner. Get your sell stop ready while this is going back, bang, winner. Okay, look, GCAD here, look. Price comes back, buy stop ready, bang, winner. Price coming back, get your buy stop ready, bang, winner. Okay, you might have lost one there, right, but you should be getting ready again. The golden ticket's still saying up, keep going up, buy stop ready, bang, buy stop ready. Okay, and you know, this, as I say, it kind of happens all the time. Now you're taking out, you know, you're taking out the worry of direction if you're doing that, especially if you're avoiding that first move on the turn hands gem moneymaker. And remember, guys, you only need 2, 3, maybe 4 trades a day at 10 pips to make a lot of money here. Where you're going wrong, a lot of people, is you're trying to make more pips than you need to make, and you're not doing what you should be doing, which is upping the lot size. I mean, on that GJ, guys, I'll just show you again on that GJ. You know, if you waited and you waited throughout the session for it to turn there, and you ignored that first move, took that, you had a 10 pipper, 10 pipper, a 10 February. You had 30 pips today at a pound a dollar, 30 pips. I mean, if you wait again tomorrow, similar situation, wait for it to have turned, 30 pips again tomorrow, £2 a pip, and so on and so on and so on, and that's all you have to do. Okay, right, let's have a look at one. I'm only looking at one video, guys. I think I just wanted to show you some examples of it in reality. I can't quite recall. Yeah, I mean, you know, look at this trend here. Trend trading, and look, pull back, buy stop, winner. Pull back, yeah, you might have, you know, been fooled here and lost 6 pips, but you get back in, yeah. Winner. Same again here. Comes back, buy stop, winner. Okay, it might be turning now because it, you know, you 8-hour BB band. Okay, if it turns like the first go, or if it offers a pure Darwin, then take the pure Darwin. Okay, well, let's have a look and see what happened. The thing with Darwin is, guys, Darwin has accepted the fact that he'll lose a trade every now and again. You know, but he knows it works, so he gets straight back in. Okay, and I think he said on Friday that he'd lose a couple and then win 60 pips. Or I think it was 70 he'd won. He might have been up. Alright. Okay. Right. Again, you're seeing examples here, guys. Look, the pullback, get your sell stop ready, bang. The pullback, get your sell stop ready, bang. This one here, you might have lost this one because it come up. Okay, fine. Back on the 5-minute baby bands here, right? Get pulls up there, get your sell stop ready, bang. You know, so gorgeous. Right, look at the GCAD. Sorry, the UCAD now, guys. You know, golden ticket setup. You might have been in here. Okay, you might have waited for the second move. Okay, let's have a look. Messy, messy. Oh God, look at the G. This push up here. People are thinking second move, but if you're thinking flow, because that's a really strong trend, and the golden ticket number 4. And look what you got there. And again, guys, you know, sooner or later, someone like Moneymaker or Gemwick, who has been doing it in the past, you know, will nail these open TP. And you might get 2 or 3 open TP and get 60, 70 pips. You know? Right, oh, just one other thing. Before we go any further, I'm going to pause that because I did want to just highlight that to Lambo on that GJ. Excuse me. That GJ Lambo, right? This is what I mean about, this is where doing a Darwin would benefit you, Lambo, because you'd have probably been in there with the golden ticket number 1, because it was 1 in 4 hours, right? Okay. Then you could have waited, and instead of, you know, thinking, oh, I'll get another trade in later on, you could have, you know, because it's turning on an 8-hour time frame, basically, Lambo. You should have been thinking, I'll make the most out of this one setup. Okay, so again, you would have taken, you know, your entry there to the 1 hour BB band, which was somewhere here, or maybe the orange line, that might have been the BB band, but anyway, what 1 hour orange line or 1 hour BB band somewhere here, 40 pipper. But what you should have done, Lambo, after that bounce there, set a sell stop, and you'd have had a 30 pipper as well. So you, Lambo, perfect trading, 2-0, 70 pips. You just waited for that setup. Alright, mate. I'm not sure where we were now. Okay, I said it's not going to be a big video, it's not. Okay, so, see, so again here, you were going against a really, really strong trend, guys, but, you know, if Darwin took that, he's accepted that he'll lose 10 pips. You know, and then he's waiting for the next one. Alright, so G, that pullback there. Look, you could have been ready and waiting with your sell stop here somewhere. Bang. Yeah, bouncing now. So if you think this is turning, let this bounce, set your sell stop. If you've done a dive in, okay, it might bounce there, and then you set your sell stop, so you might already be in the dive in. Second trade there. Looking through. Yeah, you see, this is what the one worry for me about just setting all three trades straight away, guys, is that, you know, because I mean, if you're prepared to accept the 10 pip stop, 10 pip loss, and then just, you know, set it again while this is happening, fine. You know, again here, look at the GU, guys. It comes up, you can see it there. Wick. While that's going up there, you set your sell stop, and look, winner. And G, yeah, eventually going. You know, again, look, just look at the GCAD, guys. That, you know, if you just set all three, then that would have taken one of your trades out. Now that spike up. Look, GCAD's a bit weird anyway, like that, guys. Alright, look at this UCAD now. Look, second move. We've avoided that. Now you set your second trade. If you'd lost one, reset it. But you could also set your third trade then, because that, you know, once that initial pullback's happened, and I mean, it was a super strong 45-degree trend as well, guys, so, you know, you should have expected that the chances are going against that you're going to lose some pips. Okay, and you could have set your third one straight away, and off she goes. Oof, look at that now. Again here, you know, if you did trade the GCAD in that particular way, let it bounce up, set your sell stop, look at that, we've done an open TP there, that's what, 20 odd, maybe 30 pip move, you know, but again, exits, if you're going to do this, what you're looking for your exits, well, you know, you're in this move, let's say you just did the sell stop here, you were in this move, 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 right, when do you get out? If you're open TP, well look, there's nothing here, a little bit of green there, but no arrows. I know sometimes yellows flash up, but again, if a HA yellow flashes up and momentum stays red, then it's going to continue on down. Alright, so when would you exit this? Well, here's the tip. There's your exit. Right, that's your exit. That turns green, just close it. You've got a 5-minute green against you as well, just close it. But again, the dive in there, perfect. Look at that, guys. And a second move, and that's kind of what I was on about on, you know, on the diving checklist about the second move. Look, bounce, bang, beautiful. Okay, but again, you know, again, you could even do the diving and use that as your exit for all your trades. You know, if you get a bit greedy. Alright, guys, so I mean, you know, I'm not, as I say, Darwin, I'm not having a go, mate. I don't want you to stop, because what you've done there is shown people another way to do things, and it's obviously working for you, mate. You've taken to that 15-minute time frame, like, you know, really, really well. Like Hugo basically is on the HA charts, mate. You know, you've mastered it. So don't let your head drop, and don't think you're putting people off. People have to accept that if they do the diving, that, you know, you are quite possibly going to lose 10 pips, but the benefits of losing that 10 pips, maybe twice, when you win a diving, is 60 pips. So, you know, you're going to win. You're going to win. It's, you know, risk management's brilliant on it. Just one last thing, I don't want to be too much, right, just let me show you the GJ on a long term perspective. Look at this, 7:35 AM. Look, buy stop, winner, pullback, buy stop, winner, pullback, buy stop, following it down, buy stop, winner, pullback, buy stop, winner, pullback, maybe lost. No, I don't think you did lose there. If you put a buy stop here, it's not gone 6 pips against you. Might have won there, but you might have lost there. Okay, but again, buy stop, you lost 6 pips and you're already what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-1, another one here, 5-1, maybe another one here, 6-1, maybe another one here that you might have lost, 6-2, 7-2, pullback, 8-2, maybe another one there, maybe 9-2. Right, so 90 pips, win on 10 pippers, 12 pips lost. But John Wick, entry, 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 maybe entry there, entry, entry, maybe a entry, 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 all open TP. Okay, and all the time moving his stop losses in to profit. Again, you know, you're looking at that move, it was 126 pip move. Imagine there he got, I don't know, what did he have, 9 entries. 9 entries. You know, unbelievable. Alright guys, so hands, you know, as I said, mate, you just go with the flow. That's your thing, hands. Jam, you too. Moneymaker, I've shown you, you know, what to do with the sell and buy stocks today. Just try them, darling, because they might help you out. I know Stephanie, I think, is using them now, and she's having some success with them. Like, as I say, she took that one on the GU here, using one. She told me on Friday. Okay, Lambo, for you, mate. You're, you know, more a diving type trader, Lambo. So, you know, you look for that big setup when it turns, and maybe take 2, maybe 3, because you know where price is going once it gets going. So, you know, you could have done 3 trades there, open TP to the 1 hour BB band, been 3-0 and been well over 100 pips. Okay, mate. Alright guys, so that's all I wanted to say in this video. I just, you know, the correct use of buy and sell stops, and that hour and a half after the MT leaves running, guys, practice, even if you only do it on demo because you don't trust the market at that time, right? You'll find that if you have a 3 to 4 pip stop loss on the GU and UCAD, you'll, and a 6 pip TP, you'll win 4, 5, 6 trades there. Okay, in that hour and a half. Alright, just watch the HABB bands for arrows, and just for the touch of the HABB bands sometimes, because, you know, because there's no volume in that hour and a half after, or very little volume, it very rarely goes against, you know, the flow basically. And you can see there, you know, GU just went down and down and down, carried on down. GJ, oops, down and down and down, and indeed the GCAD down and down and down. You can see it. Right. Quick look at that UCAD. I'm not sure what you did. Well, yeah, again, same. Look, the hour and a half after, somewhere from here to about here. Now look, 1, 2. That would have been HABB van. That probably was. That probably was. That probably was. And, you know, they're all 6 peppers. Alright, guys. Okay.